Welcome back to my phrasal verb series. This is the series where I take a phrasal verb, teach it to you, and then we learn it in a story together. Why? Because phrasal verbs are so commonly used in English, especially by native English speakers. And it is one of those things you just need to know so that you do sound more native in your English speaking, that you sound more advanced, and it's really going to help you overall to understand how other people speak when you go travel to these different countries that have native English speakers. And so that is the idea of this series. Today we are going to focus on come out. Now, come out has many different ways to use it. One of them is just physically coming out. So if you are inside your house and your friend says, "Hey, come out," then you would go outside to see your friend. And so that is physically going out. Another way you can say come out is when there's going to be like a movie or a book or something that is going to be released. And so you can say, "Hey, the new movie came out. Do you want to go see it?" Or, "Oh, I love this new music that Ed Sheeran just came out with." And so that's another way we can use it when it's a launch of some sort. And finally, we can use it when somebody shares some very personal information. So my friend came out as a singer. That's a very soft example. Or someone who is part of the LGBTQ community, if they come out as queer to their family, you can say, "Yeah, my friend came out to me." So those are many different ways you can use come out. Now, in our story today, we are going to talk about Emily, and Emily is going to be talking about her hobbies. Now, keep in mind, this is a more advanced story with more advanced language, and so in the description, I have a list of more advanced words that are in the story, so it will just help you follow along a little bit. And as well as always in this series, I have the subtitles going on down here so that it will help you understand the story some more too. So, without further ado, here is our story. Once upon a time, in the picturesque town of Meadowbrook, lived a young girl named Emily. Emily had always been drawn to artistic pursuits and had a passion for various hobbies. Her long love for creativity and self-expression would come out in the most enchanting ways. From a young age, Emily discovered her knack for painting. Her paintbrush in hand, she would come out of her shell and create vibrant masterpieces. Her art showcased her emotions and imagination, often drawing inspiration from the beauty of nature that surrounded her. Emily's talent would soon come out to the attention of her family and friends who marveled at her artistic abilities. As Emily grew older, she found solace in writing. She would come out of her room with notebooks filled with stories and poetry. Her words flowed effortlessly, painting vivid pictures in the minds of her readers. The characters she created would come out of the pages, breathing life into adventures and experiences. During her teenage years, Emily discovered a passion for photography. Armed with a camera, she would come out into the world, capturing breathtaking moments and freezing them in time. Her lens would focus the intricate details that often went unnoticed, allowing the beauty of everyday life to come out in her photographs. Emily's adventurous spirit called for the exploring of the great outdoors. She would come out of her comfort zone and embark on thrilling hiking expeditions. Scaling rugged mountains and traversing dense forests, she embraced the challenges and relished the serenity that came with immersing herself in nature. With a love of music, Emily taught herself to play the guitar. She would come out of her room strumming melodies that resonated with her soul. The notes would dance through the air, evoking a range of emotions in those who listened. Her talent for music would come out during family gatherings and community events, enchanting audiences with her melodic prowess. As time passed, Emily's passion for culinary arts began to come out. She experimented with various flavors and ingredients, concocting delectable dishes in her kitchen. Her friends and family would eagerly await the opportunity to come over and indulge in her culinary creations, savoring every bite that burst with flavor. Inspired by her love of literature, Emily ventured into the world of bookbinding. With meticulous attention to the detail, she would come out of her workspace with beautifully crafted journals and notebooks. Her creations became cherished possessions for those who sought to fill them with their own stories, thoughts, and dreams. The community recognized Emily's talents and encouraged her to come out as she shared her hobbies with others. She started She started conducting art workshops where aspiring painters would learn from her techniques. Her writing would come out in the form of writing classes, inspiring others to find their voice through words. Emily's photography workshops allowed budding photographers to learn how to capture the world through a lens. Through her various hobbies, Emily found joy and fulfillment. She learned that the true essence of hobby comes out when they are shared with others, inspiring and connecting people in profound ways. Each hobby became a gateway of self-discovery and personal growth, enabling Emily to express herself authentically. In the end, Emily's love for hobbies taught her that passion, dedication, and the willingness to come out of her comfort zone could lead to extraordinary journeys. Her hobbies were not just activities to fill her time, they were a reflection of her spirit, allowing her to explore the depths of her creativity and bring out the best version of herself. Oh, so that's our story. Very sweet. A woman who loves her hobbies. Let me know down in the comments down below. Do you have some of the same hobbies as Emily? Do you love to paint, cook, write? Do any of those things? I know I do. I love doing hobbies. And so if you're one of those people who just loves to do everything, let me know. But here's our story. Again, there are more advanced words in it. And so I do encourage you to go back and listen to it maybe 1 or 2 times just to really understand the vocabulary being used and the context it's being used in, and especially how we are using come out in this story. So that is your homework, if you so will. All right, and if you are trying to get more advanced English, remember that I have a free document for you down below. It's the first link in the description. It is my roadmap to help you go from intermediate to advanced English in a way that fits your lifestyle. And so go check it out in the link down below. And otherwise, let's keep learning. This is an entire phrasal verb series, so the next story is just right over here.